Hello and welcome. Here's what's coming up on Pride Today. We are learning why an experimental drug for monkeypox gets put up for a test. And another executive decision signed, what this one means for abortion. Plus, a car crash takes the life of a congresswoman. Hi there, I'm Stephen Walker, and thanks for joining me as we look at what's trending. The National Institute for Health will be studying an experimental monkeypox treatment. The clinical trial will study the benefits and risks that come with a drug called tecovirimat. It is also sold by the name TPOXX. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has made it available through expanded access during the global outbreak. The clinical trial announcements come after public health experts have criticised the US for lagging behind other countries in efforts to study the drug. TPOXX was approved in the US to treat smallpox in 2018, but is not yet approved for the treatment of monkeypox. Its benefits were investigated by infecting animals with related viruses, including monkeypox. Researchers say there needs to be more studies to see how well TPOXX works in humans. President Joe Biden signed another executive order, one that helps to ensure abortion access in light of the Supreme Court eliminating the constitutional right to abortion. Biden signed the order virtually during the first meeting of the administration's recently formed task force on productive healthcare access. The president said the order will help women travel out of state to receive medical care and ensure healthcare providers comply with federal law so women aren't delayed in getting treatment. He also said it advances research and data collection to evaluate the impact the reversal of Roe v. Wade is having on mental health and other health conditions.
I believe Roe got it right. It's been the law for close to 50 years. And I commit to the American people that we're doing everything in our power to safeguard access to health care, including the right to choose that women had under Roe v. Wade, which was ripped away by this extreme court. But ultimately, Congress must codify the protections of Roe as federal law. And if Congress fails to act, the people of this country need to elect senators and representatives who will restore Roe and will protect the right to privacy, freedom, and equality.
The executive order is the second one signed by Biden in the wake of the Supreme Court's decision. Republican Indiana Congresswoman Jackie Walorski has died in a car crash. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy issued a statement on Twitter confirming her death. The Elkhart County Sheriff Department responded to the scene of the car crash in northern Indiana. Walorski was from South Bend and was first elected to Congress in 2012. Representative Walorski was 58 at the time of her death. 3 other people were also killed in the accident, which involved 2 vehicles. Walorski had an anti-LGBTQ+ voting record. In the latest human rights campaign, Congressional Scorecard, which evaluates members of Congress on their votes on LGBTQ+ rights, Walorski scored a 7 out of 100. She supported traditional definition of marriage and opposed marriage equality. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has ordered the US Capitol flags to be flown at half-staff in her honor. Are you looking for something to add to your watch list? Well, Netflix will begin streaming The Sandman this week. Our Rachel Chateau catches up with 2 of the stars where they chat about how the series cast characters that represent the unrepresented.
One of the things that really stood out to me is how inclusive and how queer it is, and the impressive amount of diversity in the characters and the storylines. Can you talk a little bit about what it has meant for each of you to be in a series like that?
Well, I think it's great. We've made some choices that really create an ambiguity to the story that is fluid. It's changing. I think it's also really refreshing when you get someone you don't expect in a part, and I think that's always the blessings that we have in making these creative choices.
Yeah, I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited. I think it's great. I think representation is so important, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. But to the underrepresented, you feel it very strongly. I think it's important that, the world catches up, or rather media catches up.
For more on these stories, visit advocate.com.